Good morning. Good afternoon. Just kidding. It's like midday. Because we're our own bosses. We start when we want to. Just kidding. But today we're making a trip to the house. We're going to our house. We're going to go. The shower pan is having issues. Probably not going to start that today. There's a leak coming from the next door neighbor's side of the property line that we won't be able to access, but we're going to go and open up a wall that's having like a leak coming in from that side and kind of just let it air out. Look for anything peculiar behind there, let it dry, then it come back and cover it. But it won't do any good if we can't get on their side to fix the problem, which is that water is pooling up on the neighbor's property line and sinking into our side. So yeah, we can air it out all we want, but if we don't fix the problem, it's going to keep on getting wet in there. So that'll be a little journey. We'll be taking you along with us there and seeing what the process entails to get that all taken care of. Might have to go through the city. I don't know. But, we're trying to learn to figure this out as well. So we're heading there now. And we will see how everything looks when we get there, I guess. Catch you there. How are you?
I'm good.
Alright, so here we just arrived at the house. We are basically measuring up our distance, trying to figure out how high the moisture has risen up in these walls. So typically when you have leaks or whatever, you're going to have water penetrate through the walls, and it's not just going to disappear, it's going to soak into the drywall. So the idea is to cut high enough on the drywall that you're getting all the affected areas of moisture out. So you can see these on these walls. So obviously we're going to cut above all of that. Like this guy keeping us company the entire time. He was cool friend of ours now. Here, all the way around. Air it out. Say moisture issue, gotta get next door. So we can talk to the neighbors and hopefully get this problem really taken care of. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this wall's very wet. It needs to go. Never mind. Yeah, that'll work. Sorry, Mr. Spiker. It's gonna be a lot of drywall we gotta redo, but either way we're gonna have to do it, Score them first. Well, you don't have to score nothing, never mind.
I think they're right there.
Okay. Alright, so essentially what we got going on here is obviously cutting out the walls that we just marked out. Just being careful not to hit any wires in the walls. Ease into it. Just carefully getting all these walls out. It's obviously obviously I could have came in here with a hammer and just banged everything out, but it's cleaner, it's easier this way. Everything comes out cleaner. You have cleaner cuts when you do your drywall. You just measure everything out to 24 and you're done.
Yeah. You have them?
Nope. Look.
So we're gonna do that side too? You just come right there cutting?
Gotta take off this molding up about that high. Put that in the bag, please.
Yeah.
So essentially what we got going on here is I am hyperspeed fast forwarding through this because it was super annoying. Obviously I expected to find water damage, but honestly didn't expect it to come out this far. It ended up coming all the way out into the living room. You'll see later on in the video, but Yeah, we ended up having to come about halfway into the about a halfway into that little. It's. That's the highest it went. So we got this wall off, and on the other side of this wall you have the mini bathroom. Essentially, it's like it's a single. It's a garage. We purchased this house, a few months ago, not knowing the full circumstances. Ended up getting stuck with an unpermitted garage conversion that we're actually going to have to be tearing out here real soon. But this was just me checking underneath, seeing for any leaks, because this shower pan was leaking at the time. We're going to end up repairing that here soon, but this was just me checking underneath for any extensive damage or anything. But stay tuned for us ripping out that bathroom. We got to rip out the entire, it's a built up floor because they put the pipes above the concrete instead of trenching it out. So we got to take out that raised floor as well as the walls and just make it a brand new garage eventually. So stay tuned for that action. Went up 2 feet. Honestly, didn't plan on cutting this back wall out like this, but circumstances called for it. Took out a couple of the pieces off the sides and noticed that there was some moisture issues. Some moisture protruded, so I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna cut it out. So the entire back wall came out as well. After pulling down that wall, we ended up with nothing going on back there, so we lucked out. I mean, yeah, it might have taken us a few minutes, and now we got to recut that piece of drywall and a little more patching, but I mean, would you rather have left it and there been something going on, or pulled it down and had a clear peace of mind? Went to bed good at night, wondering if something was going on back there. So at least we know, and we can go on about our day.
Let me just see if I have something in the car.
You already spray this stuff?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm over here at my house, freaking taking out all the walls that are wet. Yeah, man. Yep. Not good at all. Really bad.
You think you want to freaking make it right?
This thing sucks, dude.
more?
No,
I found another roll in the cup.
doesn't go high enough. Is there anything else in here? No. All done. That'll do it. That is a wrapping tool. Come back in a couple days. Come re-kill everything. Start reinstalling that drywall. Boom. Money. Now, I know Greenboard probably would have been the way to go here, but this is all getting torn out here real soon, the next few weeks. This garage, when we purchased the property, had a single built inside. Unbeknownst to us, it was an illegal garage conversion. Yay. So the city came, snooped around, got in there, and they were like, yep, this needs to come out. So the whole thing's got to come out. So needless to say, Greenboard or not, you know, save a couple dollars here and there, whatever. I know Greenboard would have been a better thing to use just for that wall right there that you're looking at, because it's got pipes on it, and because, you know, there's a shower right there, so it's a kind of a wet wall. But regardless, the shower's got to come out, that wall has to come out, those pipes have to come out, that door's coming out, the whole wall that the door sits on is coming out. So yeah, it's gonna be a big project here coming up real soon. No point in putting in, little details like that when the whole thing's gonna be torn out anyway. So that's where I'm standing on that. Hmm.
What if what's his face? I've noticed that all the ones that do have power to the back, like they have some cable, like you saw cables, and one going to the property. So maybe something is needed there. Like you need to have a new weather thing or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Bell. They have those cables hanging and it's connected to something and it's a wire.
Yeah, it goes across, exactly. Yeah, but his is cut. Those wires are cut. I didn't cut them. They were like that when he bought them. Yeah, he's like, I know it had power before. I'm like, well, the only thing I can think of is that stuck wall-eye patch, the stucco wall. All the wires, the electrician had to come and undo a bunch of wires and put them in a box. And he had to disconnect a bunch and put them in the wall. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure he disconnected it. Thank you, babe. Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
Thank you, babe. Perfect timing, too. Hmm? Perfect timing. Mm-hmm. Let me do this big piece first. Okay, here goes. Yeah. Thank you. That's it. Okay. Just clean these. Mm-hmm. Move this stuff, please. Oh yeah, that's right.
Like, all they can do is look to them.
That show, it was called Atlanta. This is done. So the idea with this shower pan is that I guess it's leaking. It was leaking. It is leaking. So the tiles got to come out. Drain's got to be repaired. It's actually not the drain. It was the dang waterproofing, the membrane. Whoever built this ADU or like single just did a terrible job. So the membrane just broke. It failed completely. There's cracks all through that grout. It's quite literally like a little trampoline. Like you're just bouncing up and down on it. So it's very loose and brittle and just built wrong. All the subfloor's gonna come out. Little chicken.
Some kind of activity. Maybe we'll look at it.
So here we are, starting to get this shower pan out. Like I explained before, this thing was failing. Whoever installed this shower just did a bad job waterproofing it. They did it incorrectly. I don't know what they did, honestly, but it just completely failed. There was water all throughout every inch of the substrate. Everything underneath this tile was, like, you can see my pry bar just fell right beneath the subfloor. The floor that's supposed to be solid and holding this tile in place, my pry bar went straight through. Like, my hammer's going straight through. It was completely failed. And for how long, I don't even know. It may have been broken before I was notified about it. Like, it may have been broken like this before I bought the house. Like I said, I just bought this house like 4 or 5 months ago. Closed in November of 2025. So whatever, it is what it is. We're ripping this stuff out now, and it ended up being a whole can of worms down there. All that wood's rotted. There's so much water in between the subfloor and the floor itself. It's just all moisturous. Yeah, fun stuff, man. You start opening it up and seeing what they did, how they built it. Got a little spark action. Yeah, so just continue knocking this thing apart and kind of just get deeper and deeper and expose the rest of this. Give it some air to dry. Was it a day? We left it open a couple days, but had to leave it open, let it air out down there before putting new plywood and setting the new shower pan down.
It's covered with black paper, still soaking wet. Talk about a failed shower pan. It is just soaking wet.
Yeah, because they've been using it. So they know not to.
Here, get this nasty shit out here too.
You didn't lock it in?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, so this ended up being a complete and utter fail. We took a piece of paint off of this wall here while we were doing the demo, and you know, to get a color match, took it to get a color match, and it just didn't match at all. Ended up coming out super yellowish. It was really preposterous, to say the very least. So we were gonna go back, repaint it, but I've just, you know, after learning about the fact that I have to rip it all down, I was just like, it's just not worth it. So we ended up leaving it. Screw it. Now I know my truck is a pigsty. Save it. Like, that's just the way it is, man. When you're busy, you ain't got time to be cleaning all the time. So just load it up and get going. Let's go.
Just a
Vacuum. Missed the entire project, but that's okay. Got the beginning, missed the middle, we're gonna get the end. So, I just skipped a day because it was just it's getting stressful here, so. Now, rag, I need the rag so I can clean it. No, I don't need a clean rag, just a regular, any rag.
So what I did here was pretty unorthodox, but I, you know, rebuilt the substrate. We put some new plywood, sealed everything off properly. We put our new prefab shower pan down. Then what I did was I took plastic quarter round moldings and put that around the base, just to basically help fill the gap that there was there. There was a small gap around the edge between the tile and the prefab pan. And then I freaking sealed everything real nice. And then took my Flex Seal once everything was dry and I added a second layer of seal. Now if you know Flex Seal, you know how that stuff works. It creates a very thin layer of like rubber, and it's extremely durable. So it withstands like extreme exterior, like rain conditions and everything else. So it's gonna be no problem for this shower pan.
That'll do, donkey. So, yeah, they just can't use it for a little while. Got it? Let's go.
So yeah, there's our chicken friend. There from the beginning to the end. Right there, taking notes. Even left us a little surprise in the closet on the floor. Ugh. But yeah, so there's our finished product. We ended up going back, getting the correct color match on the paint so it would look better. It was messing with me, man. It was too yellow. It was too damn yellow. It looked bad. So we matched it. It looks better. And we can move on with that.
Ones have been remediated. Yeah, it looks good. I just... Alright. Let's do it. Oh. Funny, we both said morning. It's not morning.
Morning?
It's afternoon, yeah.
You said that?
Yeah.
No, if it's still 12, it's afternoon.
Yeah, it is.
If it's 12, it's still good morning.
12:30.
Yeah, it's still morning.
Really?
Yeah, you can say it's still good morning.
Oh. Okay. That's right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I love you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
He's probably eyeing your truck and shit.
He's probably like, oh, he fucking left. He had so many tools inside, and now he's screwed in no tools no more. Okay, love you. See ya.